still sleeping in the corner. So, I'm going to go ahead and commence the rite. Oh, before I do that, I should probably actually take that little talisman that I picked up and give it to someone so that it actually has an effect. But, as I was saying, I'm going to commence this rite, play through it, and then that will be it for this particular episode. So that we can see what's going to happen here. We'll have gotten to get through the training, the first and the second rite. And then that will give us a good starting point for the next episode, where we will move on from the Spring of Jomur and towards the third rite, and perhaps meet a few new interesting people along the way. So with that being said, let's get rolling. I love Faye so much. Alright, so now that we're at a different place, I will trade out Lord Gandroth for Biolanthius. So, the enemy team will deal a little more damage every time they get in, but that's not going to matter, because they're not going to get in. I like how I'm trash-talking binary code here. I'm trash-talking fictional characters that don't feel things.
Reader, what brings you to the Spring of Jomur? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3.
I'm working on it.
The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch.
You to besmirch, whatever.
They are now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
So as you can see, Dalbert is actually a quite respectable fellow. He's old, he's polite, he's honorable and kind. His son, adoptive son, is somewhat less so. So that's how honorable and good he is he literally just gives you a talisman. Like, he gives you an advantage. So this is where Pyre gets interesting.
Strive for freedom.
I keep saying that, and it's true every time. Your emotional connection to the characters has to be balanced with their mechanical usefulness to you. Because the more that you put them in the field, the more enlightenment they get. The more enlightenment they get, the stronger that they become. However, there is a price to be paid for that, I'll say. And I won't say more, because it's a little bit of a twist, it's a little bit of a spoiler, so I'll keep it to myself for the time being. But, oh, don't rush me! Oh my god! He's insufferable. So, for not only will you feel bad for not including certain people, but if you include them anyway, even though you're not that good with them, your performance will suffer, and so will their ranking up. Because they get some enlightenment when they lose, but nowhere near as much as if they win. So that being said, I know my standard lineup.
Rookie. Faye. Edwin.
I know, Hedwin, you're so self-sacrificial.
It is done.
See, that's what I mean. Sometimes you feel guilty for it. I'm sorry, Joe Gariel.
Espraje, father.
Now begin.
Dang it. Let me in.
Pathetic.
Did I not have the orb? I didn't have the orb. Oops.
A favorable start.
So that's the reason why I really like Faye, is because she's sort of like Hedwin in that she's a bit of a jack of all trades,
The flames of freedom.
but she has a definite lean towards offensive abilities.
No mare visu.
So those are little boons that give you stamina.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son?
Probably not, because I'm going to be the only one grabbing them.
Alas for Olga.
Whoa. Oh, not quite.
A banishment. Magnificent. Deftly thwarted the drive.
I love this game.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
So a lot of it is kind of misdirection. It's been called a fantasy basketball simulator before, and it's actually quite accurate in the sense that the best way to succeed is to position your team in such a way that makes it difficult for them to know where you're going to be.
Merely a glancing blow.
That's okay. That's alright. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not worried. Why would I be worried?
Absolution.
I have seen some incredible comebacks in this game, so...
The orb. Oh. By now.
You can see that the defensive game on both teams is just something else. Oh, not quite. Wasn't quite fast enough. But that's alright. It literally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. See what I mean? Alright, time to finish this off.
Now end the ceremony.
Yeah, I was literally just about to do that, boys. See?
It is done.
See? You see?
The Nightwings prevail. A rite conducted with aplomb.
With aplomb. God, he's so pretentious.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Maybe you won't be so fortunate next time. That's what... I don't know, that's what your prom date said when they said yes, out of pity, Mr. Voice Man. Yep, here's the game being like, hey, it's okay to lose! But I won't. I don't lose. Except when I do.
There is much to learn from this experience.
I'm beginning to understand something of all of you, my friend. Headwind's a really strong team player, so...
The Master General reveals his stratagem. It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
Considering my fondness for Ruki's movement and his speed.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the stars align.
Okay, this is the main thing that makes me kind of want to lose to the Fate in my first match against them.
Sedame frunca.
Sala haloshiamas.
Lorigase nirugas.
Sertabas talia?
Cruce taricta.
Shelar.
Halibrale crandas.
Vistalia.
It breaks my heart. I'm sorry, Faye. I've actually never lost to them, but I presume that if you do, Almer is somewhat kinder to her. So now that the second rite is complete, there's going to be some stuff that happens, and once that stuff stops happening, we will call it quits for this episode. Ooh, the sleeping man in the corner!
Negaro.
Sefam?
Sommiret.
So as you can see, our mysterious sleeping man has vanished without a trace, very mysteriously.
Nasivarum Kirat.
I shall gaze upon the stars and see that the shining one is Ha'ub, the midnight star.
Simdare.
Yeah, we have to backtrack. Sorry, everyone.
Multasa.
Yes, the cairn of Ha'ub.
Crecare.
Incradicare.
Virta.
I'm so fascinated by the fact that they're all so invested in finding this random guy whom they've only ever known as being that guy with the loot sleeping in the corner. Alright, let's have a quick conversation.
Ligaratus. Vokara umen.
So that's the game telling you, yeah, there's no actual hard feelings. She was just being a little grumpy. Here's Faye's little trinket. As you collect friends and companions, you also collect trinkets in your black wagon. Now, with all that being said, I think that this is a pretty natural point to wrap up for this time around. So we have a missing minstrel, the path to freedom revealed, a very annoying slug merchant, and a whole cast and crew of characters that is only the beginning of everything that Pyre has to offer. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me a like. I enjoy hearing thoughts, so if you have a comment to make, go ahead and make it, even if it's just, hey, this was cool and I liked it. I don't care, doesn't need to be eloquent, doesn't need to be an essay. I just like hearing that people enjoy what I'm doing. Feedback is always appreciated. And if you'd like to see more, of course, go ahead and feel free to hit the subscribe button. I will not promise any sort of regular schedule, because my life is quite hectic. However, I will try to make sure that I record and put something up in a fairly frequent manner. You know, something every week or so. And I hope that you've all enjoyed it, and continue to join me on this incredible adventure through this incredible game. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.